What's up, YouTube? It's your mentor Gift and Gorsi, and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to do trade breakdowns of the trades that I have taken on Monday and today. I gave out forecasts of these trades that I'm going to take on Sunday, and I uploaded the video. So if you guys didn't watch that, just go back to my previous videos and make sure to get all of those good tips and watch that whole entire video. And I'm going to be doing trade breakdowns. Okay, I explained a few of the trade breakdowns in my free channel. Okay, so if you guys haven't gotten yourself in the free channel, the link is down below. All right, so I am going to be doing trade breakdowns of the trades that I've taken, and this is going to be a very exciting video because I actually took a trade with there was zero drawdown. Okay, zero drawdown on a trade. Okay, so make sure to stick around and watch this video and give it a thumbs up. Okay, guys, so one of the trades that I took yesterday, okay, was CAD JPY. Okay, one of the trades that we took yesterday was CAD JPY, and I gave out pictures and explanations yesterday on my free educational and market tips group. Okay, if you guys haven't joined the group, please pause the video and make sure you guys click on the link below where I have given out a link to my free educational group and market tips group. And so this is where I explained the breakdown of CAD JPY. Okay, now later on I then gave a signal out in the group of a CAD JPY buy, and it did not work out. Okay, and the reason why that is because CAD JPY, okay, had made a trend line. Okay, now I want to show you guys something over here. Price had made a trend line like this. Okay, a trend line like that. Okay, a trend line like that. Okay, that was the trend line. Now price, as you guys can see, made a breakout. Price made a breakout in this area, and as you can see, this small the small pin over here retested and then headed up to the upside. Okay, so and then the trade started reverting. Okay, it started going back in the selling direction, but because I know how to take my entry signals and my exit signals, I was able to leave all my buy trades on CAD-JPY with profits and zero drawdown or zero loss. Okay, and again, I have explained that in my free educational tips and market tips group. Okay, but now what happened was I was trying to look for buying positions. Okay, I tried to look for more buying positions. Okay, but then what the price had done is it started reversing to the downside. Okay, and I was taken out by my stop loss. Okay, and what had happened was the reason why it did that is I want you guys to focus a bit on this fake out and this second fake out. And what happens is this thing makes an information. Okay, and that's when I had realized that CAD-JPY wants to continue in a selling momentum. And that's when I had completely left buys alone and let CAD-JPY sell all the way to the downside. Okay, so all the way to the downside. All right, so I had made an information, two fake outs, and that's when I was like, okay, fine, cool. I'm just gonna let CAD-JPY continue selling. Okay, so that's a way you can use a pattern to get fake outs, and that's how you could see them. Okay, so that's what happened at CAD JPY, and I continued wanting to look for buys because CAD JPY, all right, actually retested. Okay, it retested. It retested over here, all right, and then when it retested, it's going to look for buying positions. Okay, and it also retested right over there. All right, we looked for buying positions, we took trades, and it made another retest again. But then what I had figured out is now price actually wants to continue selling, okay, because of the two fake outs that it gave us. All right, so I thought that US CAD would actually respect the support, okay, after I let it sell in this area. But as you can see, it broke out, then came back up again. Now, this is something that I talk about in my previous videos about wicks and bodies, okay? If you guys haven't watched that, please go back to my previous videos and look through my forecast analysis. That's where I talk about my bodies and my wicks, okay? On this time frame, price looks messy, but on a higher time frame, you might understand that this is the wick, okay, it's the wick, and the body has closed above. So if I go to the hourly time frame, let me just go to the daily. Yes, on the daily, okay, you get that whole area was a wick, and the body closed right above. All right, so then if you go to your lower time frames, all right, and notice how price was playing around this area, you would not be phased by it, because you know that price is still looking for buying positions because its body closed above this support. And so then we will look for further buys. Further buys, okay? But then I also made this level right over here. I also made this. So what I had done is I had set a level over here because this is a place where price could have rejected, and as you guys can see, price rejected again and came back for another sell. Now we want to see what price will end up doing in this area, if it's gonna respect or it will just continue selling. If price is truly continuing for more bearish momentum, I expect price to sell, okay? But this time, I want to see if you respect this support here, this lower low. Will it either support it or will it either break it? Because if it's supported, then price can still go up for bullish momentum, can still go up for more buys. So we will see what price does at that level over there. So that's my trade breakdown for CAD JPY. Okay, and if price decides to respect this level over here, it will just go back for more buys. Okay, so yes, even though price is a little bit messy, you need to just try and find your feet. So I will then go to my USD Swiss franc trade that I took today. Okay, it actually happened a few hours ago. Okay, I took a trade on USD Swiss franc, and so what I had anticipated from USD Swiss franc is that yesterday I had missed the buy. Okay, right about in this area over here, I missed the buying opportunity, and then I was like, I'm going to let USD Swiss franc sell until this weekly resistance and see if it respects. Okay, and then price started respecting it, and then it decided to sell. Now I decided that I'm going to take buying positions once price respects this area of support. Okay, now if you go back to our lower time frames, right over here, we see that price gave a shooting star. Confirmation number 1 for a buy. Okay. But I got in that trade with lesser risk. Okay, I did not want to come and risk my trade, okay, all the way over here, like how a lot of traders would do. Okay, because what's happening is I'm trading a small account. All right, right now I'm trading an account of, let me just quickly go. I'm trading a 200 rand account, okay? 200 rand accounts right over there, 200 rand accounts. So, this is something I'll explain later on in my videos as I continue posting more content about risk with small accounts, okay? It's not that easy. It's actually much more complex than you actually think it is, because I have been a trader who's been growing small accounts for a very, very long time now. And I want to explain the concept of risk and in small accounts. It's very different from big and small accounts. And I'll explain clearly to you guys how it affects small accounts, okay? So, I did not take a risk ratio, okay? Like the one you see over here. I did not take that kind of risk ratio, okay? There was a risk ratio that was way too big for my accounts. Perhaps this could have been a good trade on a big account, but not on my small account. So I then decided to put my stop loss somewhere around this area, okay? This should be a 1:4 or 5 or 3, okay? But I then decided to put my stop loss in that area. Okay, and I have my reasons why. So then I then put my stop loss in that area, and price, I want you to notice something big over here. Okay? There is zero drawdown. Zero drawdown. And I can actually show you guys this if you guys perhaps think that I'm joking around. I actually took this trade today, okay, on my small account. I took this trade today on my small account, okay? I took this trade on my small account today, all right? And I had zero drawdown in this trade. I had zero drawdown, all right? And it completely shut up, okay? And I decided to take my profits. I decided to take my profits in this area, okay? All right? Because I decided that price can respect that and perhaps go all the way to the downside after perhaps breaking this support, okay? So I left profits, all right? And then I re-entered the trade again when I saw another confirmation for another entry, okay? And in here, we could have had a, perhaps, again, we didn't have a drawdown, okay? I had a drawdown of about, maximum was like 5 rand. That was the maximum drawdown I was facing in this trade. It was 75 rand, okay? Out of a 200 rand account, I want you guys to understand me. Out of a 200 rand account, okay, 200 and something rand account, entering this trade only had a drawdown of like 7 rand. That was the only drawdown I had, okay? It didn't even reach 10 rand. And I sent out this signal on the group, okay? And it was a sniper entry because the trade went into immediate profits afterwards, okay? So this was a sniper trade, okay? And you guys, if you guys are not in my free group, just click the link below. I have another link that I'll be posting on YouTube in this video of a free signal group, okay? Where I will be sending signals of zero drawdowns, snipers, okay? And even though we have a drawdown, it will not be that much of a big drawdown, okay? And that's something I want you guys to understand. A lot of traders, what they fear is drawdown. What they cannot seem to master is drawdown. And I will be teaching you guys, I'll be showing you guys how I take trades with zero drawdowns, okay? And I'll actually show you a whole lot more trades right now in this video that had zero drawdown, okay? Zero drawdown, all right? Unfortunately, I missed those trades because I was in a lecture today. Okay, I'm a engineering student, so I was in a lecture today. So unfortunately, that I missed those 5 trades. Okay, but yes, we had zero drawdown, took profits over here, then re-entered again in this area over there. Okay, retest again, very little drawdown if we even had drawdown, and it was a sniper. We then took profits in this area over here, and the reason why I took profits in that area over there is because we have a very important major resistance over there. Major resistance over there. Because if you actually notice, okay, price was going in an uptrend, okay, in an uptrend, okay, high, lower high, higher high in this area because it had a pullback. Then you had a small lower high, higher high, higher low, higher high. Okay. Now this was the higher low. Okay. And that is the most recent pullback we have so far. So I then set my resistance level right over there. Okay. And as you can perfectly see, okay, price, and as you guys could perfectly see, price started rejecting and it went back, took out our second re-entry stop loss, and now it's going to take out our first entry stop loss. Okay, so this is what I mean when I talk about entry points and when I talk about exit signals. Okay, exit signals, how the charts tell you when to exit a trade. And that's another thing, is a lot of traders don't understand how to manage their trades, when to leave a trade. And this is what I explain in my free Telegram groups, okay? And in my course, this is what I explain to you guys, all right? So another trade that had zero drawdown. This was actually a trade that I actually missed. Okay, I was quite busy today. I unfortunately missed this trade. Euro NZD. This is a loss that I made today. Okay. Yeah, so this was another one. NZD USD. Alright. So let me just go to a higher time frame. Alright. So price, as you can see, is just selling. Okay. It's just selling. Okay, all right, then you made a retest in this area here and just continue selling. So I was looking for more sales and NZD USD, but I made this an important, okay, level right over here. Okay, that if price breaks this level, we can continue looking for selling positions. Okay, because that's the most previous pullback. Okay, and then as you guys can see, all right, we're again in a selling trend. All right, selling trend. So now what I did is I decided to put a level of support over here. All right, because I wanted to see if price could form another pullback. All right, or it could just decide to break this support level I set over here again. Now I know I explained in my past videos that only set support and resistance levels if it has only been respected 2 times. Okay, that's when I make a support resistance level. Now this is the thing sometimes, is that when you have experience in the market for a very long time, you know how to set levels whereby you know price could potentially reject that area without having to form another second touch on that trend line. And that's something that I explain again in my lessons, okay, how to do that. So then price actually did reject and make a pullback in that area, okay. And as you can see on the lower time frame, it actually did respect once and twice, okay, 1 2 respected twice. All right, now my entry could have been around somewhere over here. That could have been where my entry could have been, because we have a small mini support over there, okay. And if you go to our lower time frame, okay, if you go to our lower time frame, we have spikes, teaser bottoms over there, okay, price failing to respect that level. And if you actually look in the 30-minute time frame, there are more confirmations. There are more confirmations but I'll not disclose those confirmations. But you have enough confirmations to enter this trade. All right. And I would have set my stop loss somewhere around over here. This could have been my second stop loss. Okay. Second stop loss. Okay. Or no, that would be my first stop loss. This could have been my second stop loss. Okay. And then I would take profits around this area over there. Okay. So this was a very, 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 very good, amazing entry. Absolutely gorgeous entry. All right. I would have put my stop loss right around that area, and look at all the pips you guys could have collected. All right. But unfortunately, again, I missed that trade. And then right now, what we have is a retest. Okay. A retest. All right. A retest. We have a shooting star right over here. Retest to continue buying. But again, I did not take the trade again because I was already in other trades. In CAD GPY and near USD. All right, so I want to see if price can now break this resistance after making a shooting star over here and heading up for a buy. And I want to see if price can break this resistance. And after doing that, that is when I'll be looking for confirmations for more buys. And yeah, so that'll be on NZD USD. Now Euro NZD is um so this is my major support zone. Okay, this is my monthly resistance. This is my major support zone. Okay, this is another major support zone. All right, that's the 4-hourly. Now let me just jump to the hourly first again. All right, now I made this my support level because price rejected once and then rejected twice again. So rejected once, twice again. Sorry. So I made that my area of resistance. All right. And then we have a lot of pins. Okay. So that's another signal that price is looking for more selling momentum. All right. And I had made a decision that I wanted to enter right over here, but I wanted to enter the trade right about here, but I didn't do that because I didn't really like the consolidation. I had to hold this trade if I was gonna do that because it's a consolidation. Okay, so a better entry would have been around here. All right, because this is a pullback. Okay, we end up buying trend over here. We have a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Most recent higher low. So I would expect price to give me a silent confirmation, a breakout, silent confirmation if I actually wanted to take this trade. All right, and if you go to the 5-minute chart, okay, we have confirmations for a sell over there. But again, this is one of the trades that I missed today because I was in a lecture. Okay, I had missed this trade, but this was a very, very beautiful trade. Okay, could have collected a few pips. All right, stop loss would have been somewhere around here. Okay, all right, stop loss. Let me just quickly get it. Stop loss would have been somewhere around here. All right, and yeah, put it probably here or here. All right, that was going to be my stop loss, and then this was going to be my take profit. So it was like a very beautiful trade. Okay, and then price obviously made a fake out as I had explained. Wix, okay, made a fake out, and then I had decided that I was going to sell All right, UNZD somewhere around over here. I got in the entry somewhere over here. Okay, and I was like, price, I'm going to sell it. Okay, somewhere in this area I got in. Then price went ahead and took out my stop loss. All right. Now, after re-looking at it, I was like, I actually kind of made a dumb mistake. I should have been more patient to avoid this loss. Because if we actually go back to the 1 hour time frame, price actually had made a shooting star. So obviously the next candle could have more likely been a bullish engulfing candle, building momentum, and that'll straight out taken my stop loss, which it did. All right. This is something I also teach about in my this is also I also teach about to my students. Okay, this is something I also teach about volatility with 3 pin patterns. Okay, so that was the trade breakdowns of trades that I took. Obviously, there were a few more trades that I could have taken today, but to keep this video a bit short, I am going to give you guys those gems. Okay, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Okay, and make sure to join my free Telegram educational and market tips group. Click the link below, and also make sure to join my free Telegram signals group where I will also send trades of zero drawdowns and snipers, and yeah, you can really get a lot from that. Okay, I send 1 to 2 signals a day on that free group. And yeah, if you want to join my VIP group, um hit me up and click the link below. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed those videos, make sure to like and subscribe and share, and I will see you guys next time.